As soon as the beta comes out, I'm gonna apply immediately. Really looking forward to it. They're making a lot of cool Terran changes, and I think they're gonna really try to make the game just a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see. But this is day 8 of our coverage of the six-sided Ring of Fire's Open Tournament. This is a Group B game between our pink Terran in the top left, he is Unit, and our blue Terran, TheBigCheese, who is spawning in the bottom right of Shakuras Plateau.
Yep. See, it's funny because you say pink, right? You see you see Unit's color as pink, right?
Yes.
I see it as like not gray, but like a light blue gray sort of color.
Yeah, I can see that. And again with the chatting. Be ready for Cheese, Unit. He's chatting with you. No chatting allowed.
Anyways, like me and my other casters that I cast with on my team, because we'll cast our own clan wars with my other teammates. We always go back and forth as to what colors are which, and we'll argue. Like we'll be halfway through and like not even cast the game, just sit there arguing about which colors are which colors and who's colorblind.
The ones that get me are the ones that are like orange, because they look like, because it looks like kind of like gold, but it's not. So to me, I'm going, well, do I just call it the gold or the yellow or the orange? I don't know. I'm like, this guy's blue, this one's not blue. All right.
Do you play with integrated colors on, where you're green and the other person is always red?
That's how I play.
Yeah, that's how I play too. It allows me to get better mini-map awareness when I play, because I've been playing like that for a long time.
And I didn't even know that was an option until I was playing twos with a friend of mine, and he was telling me, he's going, dude. And this is a little interesting. Looks like
very interesting.
Looks like TheBigCheese didn't realize he's not Protoss.
What I was gonna say though was, yeah, it's very, very helpful for mini-map awareness. Really weird, interesting sort of stuff going on. SCV action on SCV action. Nothing other than that really big happening. The Marine's gonna be a little bit late for Unit because Unit's barracks was a little bit more up in the air. Other than that, both players mirroring each other build. Yeah,
we're looking at 1 gas from BigCheese, and we're looking at 2 gas from Unit. Now, Unit has shown that he does enjoy the mech play, but
after Unit's second gas has just been started as well, so I see Cloak Banshees this time. Something gas-oriented regardless, maybe Blue Millions, maybe Siege Tank with Siege Mode. Just have to wait and see.
And it looks like we have a proxy factory going down for TheBigCheese.
Oh, this is... with the position that this is in, this has to be a Starport with Cloak Banshee. That's the only thing I can imagine it being. I don't really see it as much else. Oh, yeah, this is really weird. BigCheese is also throwing a bunker down at his natural. I thought it would be Cloak Banshee, like, for sure. But now I honestly have no idea. This is really, really weird.
Well, the bunker at his natural could be just to throw off that he's...
a fake, yeah, a fake. It could be. It very well could be. But I don't know if these players are good enough to be playing like that sort of high-level line games. Like
it still screws people up. It doesn't matter if it's your first day or 1000th day.
It screws me up as a commentator regardless. I don't know, man. I mean, it could be like, he could be just proxying this and going like an economical Cloak Banshee to fast expand safely and be safe against any sort of fast bio push. But it could be just to play mind games. But it's all based off of whether Unit decides to scout it. If Unit scouts it, he'll probably think it's an expansion and not expect the Banshees. Unit doesn't scout it, that bunker will have been for nothing.
Well, if you look, he did sneak an SCV by the...
Correct, and he might even scout. He might even... Oh, that rally point. He's actually going to scout this factory and that starport. This is incredible.
This is
he's just now scouting, that's why. Oh, does he see it?
Oh, he sees it.
The tech lab. He just saw the tech lab. That was all he saw. I wonder if he's going to pull it back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, he is. He's like, what the hell is the tech lab doing up in the middle of nowhere? It looks like TheBigCheese may have been a little bit confused, but then he's going to kill the SCV, just, you know.
Oh, it's so comical, man.
Oh,
it's even going Cloak Banshee. Wow, this is just incredible. 3 Marine push happening currently, but there's already a bunker down for Unit. Unit's going to be fine. This is crazy. I cannot believe he scouted that. And BigCheese just now expanding because he knows that his stuff's been scouted. He can't really do what he had planned, so now he's in a little bit of a weird position. There's no detection currently for BigCheese. Actually, he just now threw down an engineering bay. So if he can get a missile turret up fast enough, he might be alright. Other than that, he's going to have to waste a lot of scans to kill off these cloaked banshees.
And he may scout this one coming, and he does. He sees the
Banshee. Yep, saves it with a Marine. Wow. Very, very, very high level play from both these players currently with how they're scouting and their army movement.
Now he could stop this command center from finishing.
It looks like he's going to, yep. Moving the Banshee in now. And we have a Raven going down for the Big Cheese as well. Very good decision on his part. Missile turret is halfway done, about to finish. And it looks like it will finish in time. And now these Banshees, they're going to have a little bit more of a harder time paying for themselves. Second factory now going down for Big Cheese, I believe. Or oh no, he's floating the original one back over. And the Banshee does go down, that's huge. That Banshee did not pay for itself. It has to do a lot more damage to actually pay for itself.
Looks like he may take out this Tech Lab, but it's not before the Raven comes out. And now we're going to see the classic Raven on Banshee fight.
Oh, that's fun. that's fun.
The old drop a turret, run away, sit on the turret.
There is one Viking out though, so if those Vikings and those turrets unite, they're going to be able to kill off this Banshee pretty easily. However, the Banshee's flying away currently, so that will not happen. But Big Cheese is in a much better position than Unit, because Big Cheese has already got a command center done, orbital about to just now started, and he's adding on more barracks, so probably Bio again, maybe Biomech. There's a tech lab going down on the factory, so possibly Biomech more than likely. And Big Cheese is in a pretty big advantageous position as well, as I was saying, just because of the fact that his expansion's already done. Unit does have 2 Banshees out, but those Banshees are pretty much useless at the moment, because of course there's a Raven for the cloak, and there is 1 Viking, and 1 Viking can kill Infinity Banshees. Oh, missile turret flying. That Viking flied into a missile turret. A little bit of a miscontrol. However, 2 more factories going down. Actually, yeah, 2 more factories going down and 1 barracks going down. So probably Biomech more than likely from the Terran player unit.
Yeah, he is going for combat shields. So looks like he's going to try to get himself a little bit of a.
I'm laughing at this supply depot. I'm really confused right now.
Oh, he's gonna block the expansion.
Oh, I thought that was Unit's supply depot.
No, that's a Big Cheese.
I know. Yeah, so smart. Well, pretty smart. I honestly wouldn't have let it finish though. I just would have built it halfway and then halted the production, and that way you can cancel it when you do have his command center fly over there. Pretty cool stuff. Not something you see every day.
Now you see that he is going for a medevac from his first. From his starport, which I think is an interesting choice, seeing as he knows there's a Raven on the field, he knows there's Vikings.
He still built a medevac though, yeah. That's interesting. We might see some more elevator play, except for elevator play out of unit like he did last time, except with a different unit composition, which more than likely it looks like it's going to be. Unit's starting to float a little bit on money. Other than that, pretty equal. Yeah, exactly equal on supply, but I still feel that as the game progresses, Big Cheese is only going to get in a better position because of the fact that his command center was done earlier on. But the armies are pretty much even at the moment. Big Cheese just now beginning to take a supply lead, however his army is not united, so that supply lead is not really going to mean anything until his army does meet up with each other. Oh, the Viking goes down, that's huge. That's absolutely crucial in the beginning of this game. You gotta have that Viking, of course, to be able to handle those Vikings. And until another Viking comes out, these Banshees are just going to wreak havoc. Point blank finish does go down, cloak does get activated, and the Raven goes down. These Banshees are going to do a lot of damage. Scan does go down, however there's nothing to hit it because there's only Marauders, and the Viking does fly past the Banshees. And it looks like Unit is in a really good position to take this game right away.
Yeah, and I have to say that the Marauders, excellent choice against the army that he was expecting, but what he ended up with here was a unit who decided, I'm not going to siege up, I'm going to do as much single target DPS as I can.
Absolutely. And it
very smart decision.
It looks like Unit's about to take this game right away. Third base did go down for Big Cheese, however it does not mean anything, of course, because he's in a really disadvantageous position because of this attack that's happening right now. Siege Tank is the only ground unit left though. So this attack will likely get cleaned up, but the question is at what cost, and how fast will he be able to re-macro up. And he does not pick up the Siege Tank. He could have picked that Siege Tank up with the medevac, however, these Banshees are the only units remaining left attacking with Unit's army. and they are still cloaked as well, so he's going to have to scan just to kill them off no matter what. Missile turret going down at the natural for Big Cheese, but the SCVs are now being transferred back to the main because there of course is already a missile turret there. We also do have an army moving across the map, a couple of Marines and one siege tank as well, and it looks like unit is just not going to give Big Cheese any time to recuperate from this attack. Now one medevac does go down, but at this point we have 7 Marines plus 1 siege tank, and I think unit's probably just going to continue to take this game.
Yeah, I mean, the Marauders are a great choice if he's going to go pure mech. With this Marine tank composition he's going for, it really does look like it may have been a little foolhardy to... This is painful. He just pulled a lot of SCVs, and it looks like he will be able to hold this attack, of course the cost of losing a huge number of SCVs. He's already lost 39 workers.
Yep. Between the Banshees and the initial attack, yep, that's a lot of workers. However, he's beginning to build up a huge bank. So he's giving Big Cheese the opportunity to come back in this game. However, he did lose that orbital command, which of course is crucial. And I think Big Cheese is probably not going to be able to come back into this game no matter what. Just unit is at too big of an advantage even if he doesn't macro. However, he's starting to macro, he throws down 6 more barracks to compensate for that, as he's about to take a 3rd base, and he has a 4th base building. Big Cheese obviously going for the hidden 3rd base now, or hidden natural I guess you could say, since he already lost his natural. Very smart decision because of the fact that he cannot defend his natural at the moment.
And just look at this army that unit has just sitting in his base ready to move out. I mean, you're looking at 5 siege tanks and a pile of Marines with a medevac. This may be enough if he just moves right now to finish this.
It absolutely is currently. No doubt about it. It's just going to be a matter of when and where.
Yeah, and it looks like the Big Cheese is a little confused as to what he should be building right now. I mean, he is going for siege mode and a siege tank. But is that going to be enough when his opponent's coming in with all that he has? I mean, it's just an incredible army he's built up after all that was lost. I mean, obviously, yeah, could he have done it better? Yeah, probably. But you know what? He's doing it well enough that he is in a pretty substantial lead at 100 supply to 31.
Absolutely. Tripling his supply of his opponent, of course. And I just don't know how Big Cheese can come back, honestly. No matter what, when unit pushes out, he's going to have a bigger army. And it's going to be like that for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Like, unit would have to... Unit's now moving out. Unit would have to, like move click, like, 7 times to lose his whole army.
Yeah, he'd have to be in siege range and not have vision and not scan and not do anything in order to lose this.
And just, like, move click for, like, 5 seconds.
Yeah, just do the old, like
7.
Like back and forth move click like you're trying to block a ramp or something.
But even then, his army would rebuild so much more faster than Cheese's that it still wouldn't even work. He would still lose the game, even if he lost his whole army.
If you look at what the Big Cheese is producing right now, you can see a little bit of the head games that are going on. The Big Cheese is still producing Ravens, thinking that there is that possibility that we're going to see more Cloak Banshee play.
Yep. Very interesting to see that. One siege tank to the siege up, and there's the GG.
Very nice game from unit. Very good comeback after the last game. I mean, he went for the pure mech last round. He went for the early finish, and when it didn't happen, he fell behind. In this game, he said, "You know what? Not going to happen." He was already taking his 4th. Very, very good game.
Great scouting on his part, by the way. He actually forgot to scan. He forgot to scout his opponent. He didn't even know what position he was in, which is why he scouted that position up top. But by then, there was already a factory there. So a little bit of luck, but a really good scout nonetheless on the timing of it, because he did see that proxy factory and starport, which of course would have been the Cloak Banshee. That's the only thing it could have been.